Aveda store located in Southern California with Ron, again, one of the managers here, and our wonderful volunteer who will be receiving a demonstration of facial for, I guess, a proper routine for men's skincare. And his name is Bob. So I'm going to let Ron and Bob take it away.
Okay, awesome. Hi, Bob.
Hello,
I'm just
Ron.
going to ask you a few questions.
Mhm.
Tell me a little bit about your skin. Do you have any concerns for it?
Well,
and what do you use on it now?
I live here in the desert, so I'm outdoors quite a bit. I am getting a little older. Skin's a little oily, and I'm worried about, protecting it and
Okay.
kind of having a little better look as you get older. You get a little more concerned about these
Okay,
kind of things.
awesome. That's really, I'm glad you touched on that because men's skincare is becoming more and more popular, and men are not afraid to get as many facials as years ago.
Right.
So men are taking care of their skin and looking better than ever. Men's skin tends to look pretty good because men shave, so what they're actually doing is they're exfoliating their skin. That's why they have a lot of youth to them, a lot of men that shave and stuff like that. A man's facial is pretty similar to a woman's facial, except some of the massaging and some of the products that we use are a little bit different. So we are going to start off today with our dry brushing, and we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all the dead skin, the free radicals that tend to be on the top of the skin.
And now, Ron, I think in the video that we just did earlier, this was something that you recommended as far as preparing your skin for shaving.
Absolutely. So what we're doing is just getting rid of dead skin here and getting rid of, it's kind of like a cleanse. It's a brushing. A lot of people do the whole body. They'll dry brush their whole body. It's very common if you go to a spa to get that done. Your face isn't all that different than your body. You want to take care of it just as much, with the same kind of products. They're just different products because the skin on your face is obviously different than on your body or on your hands. But this is awesome. It feels really good too. It's very relaxing.
Yes.
So it's a great way to start off a facial. So I do this technique with men and women. It's part of the Ayurvedic facial from our Tulasara line. If any of the products that we put on you bother you or burn or anything like that, just let me know right away, okay?
Will do.
Aveda is all natural products, so we rarely have anybody that has problems with the product. The difference between an all-natural product, such as Aveda, and a synthetic is that the molecules on natural products are so small that they go into the skin, they go into the pores. If you use synthetic, the molecules are not small enough, so they stay on the top of the skin. That's why when you buy inexpensive products, you'll find your skin is greasy.
Right.
Also, women notice a lot with makeup. If they buy very inexpensive makeup, it's cakey and on the top.
Right.
But if you buy an all-natural or a really good natural products, it soaks into the pores and you get a better look.
Okay.
So that's what sets Aveda apart with its products.
Okay.
That all the products you'll see will soak right into his skin, and you'll be able to see that it doesn't look oily.
Right.
And so what we do is we start our first cleanse with oil. And what's really important, especially for people that have acne, they tend to want to dry out their skin. They want to get rid of the acne, so they scrub it. And that's really bad. What you want to do is put more oil into your skin. And that'll calm down your skin and help with your acne by doing that. So basically the only difference when we're doing a man's, obviously the products we choose are different from a woman's, but when we do a man's facial, we massage down on this part of the face. Usually all facials go up like that,
Right.
but it's not comfortable for a man to have that because he has a beard, so it feels against the grain, so we massage it down, only in the bearded area. And the rest of it we do up because we want the skin look taut and nice. And being that this is an Ayurvedic facial, these facial manipulations, this one in particular helps cleanse the sinuses.
Oh, okay. So it'll open.
Yeah, opens
Open
up
up.
his.
Okay.
How's that feel on your face, Bob?
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's not oily or greasy, right?
Not at all.
Yeah. You can actually leave this oil on if you did it at night. You can just go to bed with it. It won't get all over. It soaks right into your skin and it really hydrates it. If you're a woman, you can leave it on and do a lighter load of it, not so heavy as I'm doing right now, and then let it sit for a while and then put your makeup on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it probably gives you a nice glow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, and it really makes your skin really moisturized.
Right.
Yeah, so your skin looks really good that way. But this is the beginning of the Tulasara facial by cleansing with an oil. Now we're going to do the gel cleanse. People don't realize years and years ago, centuries ago, people there wasn't soap. So what they cleansed their face with was oils. And that's what this one does. And what I like to do is let the soap soak in for just a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. That soap off, and already you can see how nice his skin is looking. People have two tones of skin. It's either red or yellow tones. He obviously has a red tone to his skin. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on a little bit of calming, Tulasara calming, and we'll take away some of the redness. But his skin looks really vibrant already by just that double cleanse, the dry brushing. You want to really make sure that you get off all the soap, all the products on your face. Rinse it really good, or use a really good sponge or chamois or whatever you use to make sure you clean off the soap products.
And one of the things that you mentioned for men who have the beard and, for that particular area, I wanted to touch on how you apply the different products. And so for women, like you said, we are always wanting to go upwards so that we can, because gravity pulls everything down, so we want to lift everything up for women. But for men, I'm glad that you mentioned in that particular area that you go in the grain or in that direction of
Absolutely.
the hair.
And when you're doing a facial for a man, you want a little heavier of a touch. Men prefer that more so. So they feel more comfortable with a little stronger touch. So I do a lot of skin manipulation, really pushing down. Not really, really heavy, but you don't want to do it really light like that. It makes the person feel uncomfortable, actually. So it's much more effective when you put a little pressure onto the skin. So everything we do on the man, we go down on the bearded area, because it just feels better, because it would be against the grain of their hair. But the rest of it is always an upward motion. So what I used on him right now is the topical exfoliant, which you and I talked about for a men's facial. Men tend to have bigger pores than women do. So this is just helping cleanse and getting deep into the pores and making sure that he doesn't have any blackheads or any pores that are blocked.
Now, is this also a product that you would recommend for prior to shaving?
Yes.
Okay.
So it would be great if you did this, because basically you're cleaning, you're kind of cleansing your skin so that the hair would stand up. So when you do a shave, you don't have to put so much pressure on that. It's just getting a closer shave is what you're going to do. It would be easier for the man who not so much work shaving because the hair stands up. That's why a lot of times when you are getting a shave, they like the brush instead of just the hand, because it stimulates the hair to stand up. So when you shave better. So you're just lubricating the skin for a close shave. Alrighty, so now we've gone ahead and we've really cleansed his skin, and it's looking really good because he has shaved. There's a little bit of cotton there. Get off. But you could just tell already how hydrated and how nice his skin looks. We're going to tone it lightly. Skin toner. One thing about the
It
Aveda
does.
products is that they all smell really, really good.
What would you say or kind of share the importance of using a toner?
Well, the toner helps to tone the skin, just what it says. It helps to also hydrate the skin. So it's more also like a lubricant for the skin. It smells really, really good. So when you're doing a facial, people really enjoy it.
Right.
So it's kind of just a calming product. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Tulasara serum. Serums are the most active ingredients in any facial. It shows the most benefits because you can kind of cleanse with whatever you want to cleanse with. You can hydrate, but a serum is what does all the work. So this particular serum is bright, so it's going to even out his skin tones, and it's going to help relieve some of the redness in his face.
And now, an ingredient off the top of your head for this particular serum, what would that be that would encourage?
So this is really neat. It's got 100,000 berry stem cells.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it's stem cells of berries that is made in this serum. That really is what activates the skin. So, like we talked before, in your 20s, your skin rejuvenates every 28 days, and as you get older, it stops rejuvenating.
Right.
So when you're doing a facial and manipulating the skin like this and putting in a serum, you're waking up your skin to rejuvenate. Right. So you're like saying, hey, I'm a 20-year-old again.
Right.
And you get your skin to start rejuvenating. That's why it's so important to take care of your skin and keep it active. It's like your skin's going to the gym, man. It's doing something.
Right.
It's working. How's that feel on your skin?
It feels wonderful.
So if you touch the skin like that, you can touch it, you'll feel that there's no oiliness or greasiness to the skin whatsoever, because it's all natural. It's soaked into the skin, and it's getting deep into the layers of the skin, and it's reactivating. So it shoots it up. That's what you're doing. You're taking all the dead skin off, you're waking up the cells from underneath and bringing them to act forward. Right. That's what gives you the youthful appearance and makes your skin look so awesome.
Right.
Okay, so now we're going to add some eye cream. Eye cream's important because everybody needs to look fresh, and if your eyes look really alive and awake, you look really alive and awake.
And so one of the things I want to make notion here is to carefully watch how he's applying the eye cream.
Yes. So a lot of people don't realize you want to use either your ring finger or this finger, and what you're doing is you're putting it on the bone right here. You don't have to put it right underneath the eye. And it will work its way up. And you just want to put it in lightly. You don't want to use a great deal of it, and you want to massage it in. A lot of people try to put it right underneath the eye. Not necessary. It's underneath the eye. This particular Aveda eye cream is with caffeine in it.
Okay.
That's its #1 ingredient.
Okay.
And what that does is it stimulates the blood flow. So it takes away the puffiness and dark circles under the eyes. A lot of people will come to you and say, oh my God, I have such dark circles. Well, sometimes it's hereditary.
Okay,
and so all you can do is help them stimulate the blood flow, and it will help alleviate and take away some of the darkness, but not all the darkness.
Okay.
Like Mediterranean people just have naturally dark circles under their eyes. It wouldn't take it away, but it would definitely stimulate it and really help to take it away. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the hydrating lotion. And this is actually finishing off the facial. We've put in we've done a double cleanse on his skin. We put in a serum on his skin. We've toned his skin. And now the hydrating lotion is going to lock all of that product into the skin. And I'm using a little bit more product than you need. And I'm doing that because I'm massaging his face, and you don't want to be pulling at his face or tugging his face. So you put on a little bit more than necessary for this type of thing, but you don't need a great deal of product.
Ron, can you touch on, for some of us, or those of us who may not really know or are aware of what berry stem cells are, can you touch a little bit on what those are and how they benefit?
So what they are is actual berries, like different berries that they get from, Aveda uses berries from all over the world. So they actually squeeze the berry and get the stem cells from them. And that's what makes it so potent. And then it helps to rejuvenate the skin.
Right. Thank you for that, because
Yeah,
I know there
absolutely.
are
Yeah,
a lot
to
of people
clarify
who
that.
don't
Yeah.
really know what stem cells are.
I know,
and
right?
where they come from, and different stem cells. So thank you for explaining that.
Welcome. And what we're going to do is we're going to finish off this facial with a little bit of the toning mist. And that just really hydrates the skin, makes the skin look really awesome. Take off the headband, and he can look out like that. And look at how awesome his skin
great.
looks. Yeah, very hydrated. Really, even though he has very red skin, it's even.
It's even, right?
It's an even skin tone. Really, I have red skin too, so it's more of an even skin tone. And out of the men's facial, out of most anything, he looks very rested now.
Right. Very relaxed,
Yeah,
right?
very relaxed,
Very
very
much so.
rested. His skin looks really, really awesome. We got rid of all the dead skin, so his skin feels really good. And if you want to touch it, Bob, you can see with like the back of your fingers. Yeah, so you'll see that it's not oily or greasy.
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we put on 5 or 6 heavy products, not heavy, but we put on 5 or 6 products. Lots of oil, lots of penetration. It all went deep down into your skin layer, and that's what makes your skin look so awesome.
So I had a couple questions for you, Bob. How often do you get facials?
Well, not very often,
Okay.
but I might start.
Is this your first facial?
Yes,
Okay, first facial. So they're wonderful. They help you to relax. Great products.
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you follow a similar skincare routine as Juan?
Not nearly as detailed.
Okay.
I'm pretty simple.
Pretty simple,
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all the products that Juan used on you as far as timing? Do you feel that?
Oh, didn't take really that long, and they felt wonderful, and just like you're saying, it nice, even toned out, like I was watching.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Good. Okay. Well, good. Thank you.